Good morning. Hey, everybody, good morning. Good morning. I'm Gary Miller. Yeah. Appreciate you coming over today for the beginning of another exciting academic year. We know there's a lot of folks busy here. I do want to let you know that later this fall, we're going to do this, I think, for the first time I've been here. We will have a open university meeting to talk about university strategy, trajectory, and review some accomplishments that we think need to be publicized. This will happen on Tuesday, October the 10th at 4:15. I think it'll be in here. We'll have some wine and refreshments and have a open business meeting with the university because there are a lot of really exciting things happening. Some of them are emerging, and we'll know a lot more about those. And I want to get everybody together to hear that and then feed that back into the shared governance operation. What I wanted to do this morning is just welcome you back to campus. This is being live fed, so we're welcoming everybody. This has really been an exciting fall semester, and since I've been here, remember I started in the middle of the fall. In 2019, I wasn't here the first couple weeks, and then we hit COVID. But this fall has been very, very exciting with a lot of activity on campus and in the community as well. We're starting to see some real improvement in our enrollment. We're going to see it this year. We saw it last year. As you know, we've had some serious declines, primarily because of demography, but also because I think we had to put in place some strategies. Very excited about that. And in October, we'll have some numbers to share with you. This is really helping us. Our residence halls are packed. They're just folks really wanting to live on campus. That's very exciting. We've had student participation over the last couple of weeks. Student Affairs has had a whole bunch of activities for students to engage with the university and campus life. And we've had an overwhelming response to this. Over 4,900 students by the first week had signed up at the rec center. We hope they don't all show up at one time. That's going to be a little tight in there. And you know, right now, because I've been taking an informal survey on campus, all the students are making straight A's, and I think this is a unique thing, and I really want to thank John Winsick, the provost, and the academic staff for making that happen on the first day of class. It was really good. But I do want to thank them seriously because a lot of work has gone into preparing for this academic year, for welcoming more students, for engaging with the community in an important way. I have a little more to say about that in a second. And John Winsick and his staff certainly were right at the front of that. But I also want to thank John Messina. Is John here? He's probably out doing his thing. Oh, he's driving. Yeah, he went to New Jersey this week. Those folks that are on the Student Affairs staff, can you raise your hands if you're in here? I know there are some of you I've seen. Just what a great job. These people, a round of applause. It's hard to imagine that you can welcome this many students onto campus without the kind of work that these folks do. But the work that the University of Akron group is doing is really exceptional, and we see it in the student experience and what they say to us. There are a couple truths in higher education. These things are just always true. One of them is that all campus construction starts on the first day of classes or shortly around the first day of classes, no matter when you sign the contract. And you can see that happening not only on this campus but also around. I'm looking at Exchange Street over there. We're very grateful for that, but of course it happens right during the fall semester. And you can see that's happening around campus at various places. There are some, in fact, they started working on Bookville Commons today, which is going to delay some work that we had planned to repave that area because there are pavers missing in there. We'll get that started later. But you may have also noticed some great work going on around E.J. Thomas Performance Hall. This is the 50th anniversary of E.J. Thomas. It's a great facility, so we're sprucing it up, and we have a fantastic celebration gala to be held on Friday, September 29th. The night before that, the Akron Symphony will perform in EJ, and the morning of the gala we'll have a football game on campus. So everybody in Summit County and around this area will be in Akron on that day. We're very grateful for the people that have helped us to get that ready and to help us put on that gala. But I do want to say that despite that, those few places where there's construction going on, which holds the promise of something new, have you had a look at this campus lately? This is a beautiful campus, and one of the things we have heard from our during our visits that we're getting from families that want to bring their son or daughter here to go to school is how beautiful the campus is. This is not by accident. The university has what I consider to be one of the very best facilities operation in the country. The people that work out here to mow the grass and trim it and paint and keep the facilities looking great are just some of the best. And I want to ask you to give them a round of applause now, and if they're in the room here, to let us know that some of you are here. One of the things I asked the students to do at Convocation, I had a few things I wanted to ask them to do, but one of them that I wanted to ask them to do is to find those people or notice them when they see them and to thank them for their work. And I would ask you to do the same thing. These are hard jobs. As the winter comes along, they get harder. But we've got a great crew, and I appreciate it. And I want to thank Dallas Grundy and his team for their work to make the campus so beautiful. We can't do this university, we can't make it grow, we can't make it continue to be great without everyone in this room and everyone listening and everyone who comes to campus every day and works and brings their innovative and creative ideas with them. We count on that. That's absolutely essential for everything we do. As we begin this new semester, we're going to count on you again. You'll have opportunities, I hope, through your shared governance or just talking to us if you see us around to tell us what you think, some ideas you have for making the university better. We have really important work to do to continue to do at this university. In many ways, this particular time coming out of COVID is one of the most important times in the history of this university, and it's been around here for 154 years. So we got to really focus on it because the university is so important to our community, but also to the state of Ohio and the country. I think we're on track. I think we have a good plan. The future is very bright. We're not in a tunnel looking at light. We're emerging from that. We have a way to get to the next step, and the next step, of course, is going to involve all of you. So we will look to you in the future. Sometimes we'll disagree, but there will always be times for you to have an opportunity to make a difference, and I appreciate that. So I just wanted to thank you, welcome you back to campus, and before I take off, I want to remind you that this Thursday at about, 5 o'clock-ish, down on Main Street, we will have our fall kickoff event, which we've had now for 3 or 4 years in a row. There'll be food, music, the band will be there. We're not going to have it in Lock 3. We're going to have it right on Main Street. They're going to block off Main Street, right there in front of Lock 3. This is important for us to be in downtown. It's really important that the city felt like it's necessary for them to block off Main Street for us. And I hope you'll come, and George and I will be there, and welcome some students. We hope to have some students there with their rockets and various things. And I'm really excited about the coming year. Get in touch with us whenever you want. Most of you have my email address. It's garymiller@uakron.edu. That's the one that I read, so send me an email and I'll get back to you. And we appreciate everything you do. Where's Zippy? Zippy's sitting down back there. Can you believe this? Dude, this is not Kent State. I mean, stand up. Go Zips! Thank you very much.